Welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. I want to show you my recent 2026 portfolio, show you where I am so certain I can make massive returns in this crypto space. You're going to see some of my favorite projects, coins that just shut up in my portfolio that have become one of my biggest holdings, and why I think they can do extremely well. If it's an interesting, drop the like and subscribe. Nothing is financial advice. You do not have to copy what I do. I'm just showing you my portfolio, showing you what I really truly believe can do well, and then you can decide what you want to do. I have a bunch of different cryptocurrencies, coins that have followed through from the last cycle and the cycle before, because I've been here for many, many years. I've seen many cycles, and I suppose a lot of them make up this 1%, right? There's a cluster of different coins that probably make up the 1%. And then you have the more recent plays that I've been investing in to really try and build what I would consider to be the best portfolio, right? And it's surprising because there's coins here that I didn't even think that I would have as a decent holding size that are just sitting there. And I will talk about them, right? I might have to drop this in a mini series because, you know, there's a lot to talk about and I want to try and give you enough information, not too overwhelming, just enough for you to take with you and you can decide what you want to do. As I say here, with a crypto portfolio, you have to have a diverse portfolio. It needs to be well balanced to actually have the opportunity for it to build and for it to grow, right? So I think that this portfolio that I have is built for growth, meaning that when I invest, I'm expecting to make a good return out of them because of the way I've positioned myself. I've got myself in trends. I've got more future trends to come. I've got myself in strong narratives. I'm in not all high risk, because, you know, sometimes people invest in like meme coins and they're constantly high risk, high risk, high risk. They're not prepared to diverse. They're not prepared to try different trends, try different narratives. And this is where my portfolio becomes quite balanced. It's a higher risk portfolio, meaning that I've got 25% of my holdings, and this is excluding stable coins. This is not showing my stables because I have money in stable coins, which I do not put on here. It's just the cryptos that I put investments in, all right? So 25% of it is making up of this, and I'm guessing you guys can probably guess what it is. I've made it literally my biggest holding, and I'm going to start with it straight away. Is this right here, boom, Peaq. And the reason I've done this is because I just know where big tech giants are investing money, right? And once you understand what the big tech giants will do, then you will understand how to really, you know, make money in this crypto space, because you've got to kind of follow what these guys are doing. And if you can follow what big money is going to do over the years, you can sort of jump in on that sector as well. Even if it's in the crypto space, you can ride that trend before it really takes off. So here it says rather than breaking out as isolated robotics lines items, Amazon, Alphabet, Google, Meta, all of the big names you can think of are roughly putting $650 billion to $720 billion into an overall of AI and physical infrastructure, which I guess would be considered robotics. What's this one here? Does this one say it? I've been looking at a bunch of different things, trying to work out like hundreds of billions going into robotics. So for me, because I understand that big money is going to be coming into robotics, this is where I turn my head and say, okay, if this is what these big tech giants are doing, then maybe I need to do the same thing. Maybe I need to really focus on robotics because that's what they're doing. And actually 2026 has proven it as well. We've seen, like, let me just pause this video of mine. We've seen, what I've seen over the last sort of week and a half, how people get excited for robotics in entertainment. So what is it? A robot, dance, X Factor. When I saw this video of this guy performing with a bunch of robots on stage, I was blown away. Now, I don't want to get censored, so I'm going to kind of just hover over it like this, and hopefully we can see a snippet of the video. Let me just, can I? Oh, I'll just run it up. I'll have to put it on silent, but I just want to show you. And this is where the future is going, guys. People are going to want to, you know, invest in things like, just, hold on, how do I mute it? You know, I don't get censored. This is where people are going to want to invest their money because they're seeing how incredible, the incredible things that you can now do with robots. You can dance with them. You can probably do many different types of things with them. Obviously, Amazon's using them for deliveries. I'm guessing it will overtake people's jobs because, you know, you don't want to have to. Why would these companies want to pay for humans when they can just basically have a robot do the exact same thing? Look, popping and tutting, you know, I can do all of that as well. You know, just I could do all that. Look at the wow factor. Everyone's blown away that it's all robots. So this is your future. Entertainment now is going to be a big thing in robotics, and it's just going to excite people to want to invest in these. People are going to want to invest and want to find the projects that can do well. So at the very forefront is Peaq. Peaq is it. And it's an incredible buy opportunity. And again, that's not financial advice. I'm just showing you what I'm doing based on what I'm seeing, right? 2 cents. As high as this went before was, actually the highest it went was like 75 cents. You can see down here, all-time high, I'll highlight it, was about 75 cents. So it's massively down from its all-time high. You're talking 97% down. That's like a 97% discount, how I look at it, before it goes back up to these highs again. And I really believe that this time around, now that there's huge funding coming in, you know, billions of dollars coming in into physical infrastructure, which is what we call robotics. Each company views robotics as a core extension of AI systems, right? Integrating hardware with physical AI. That's what it is. Now that we see these guys pouring loads of money into it, it's only a matter of time till you start to see robotic projects really take off. And that's why I've made this my biggest holding. Like, it really is my biggest holding. So what's my second biggest one? Now, this one happened by accident because I got in really early. It was a tiny market cap, and it was something that I truly believed in, and I still massively believe in it. And this is proof because I'm holding it. This is this could probably become bigger than my Peaq holdings when it reaches a 50 million market cap or 100 million market cap, and that's crazy to think that this could become my biggest holding. Or because I got in mega early. And that's this one here, LOA, Law of Attraction coin. Now, for those that are new, I don't know if there's people watching from the law of attraction space, but I know a lot of people believe in it. Well, you can attract things into your life. You basically speak affirmations. You believe that you can do certain things. If you're not feeling well, you can speak these affirmations and make yourself feel better. And a lot of people around the world, you're talking 2.4 billion of the world, people in the world believe in some form of manifestation to deal with the law of attraction. So that's where it takes me to this coin here. Actually, I can grab it up on CoinGecko. Right now, at the time of recording, it's a 4 million market cap. This became one of my biggest holdings. And if you haven't seen one of my prior videos, you can go and check. But it had become one of my biggest holdings. And I really think it's going to perform well because now you're dealing with when you look at meme coins, and it's weird because I don't know if I want to call it a meme. It's more like a spiritual community driven type of play. When you look at like meme coins, people don't tend to hold them because they don't believe in the project. But because you have so many people that believe in the law of attraction, it attracts them immediately. And now you're starting to see bigger influencers talk about this law of attraction crypto as well. And people just coming off their own backs and talking about it. And I think it is going to continue to happen. This guy here, big up to you. 13,000 views in one day. So it's spreading. You've got Carl here that believes in the law of attraction. It's only a matter of time till he sees it. And look, people will continue to keep talking about it, right? And this is great. This is my boy, stay there. Big up to you, bruv. And this is what will happen. You'll start to see it attract more people, and the people that believe in this stuff will want to hold on to something that they actually truly already believe in. This has had an immense move since the market's been falling. You can see here up 543%. But you know what's crazy? It's only 4 million market cap. So tiny. So like I said to you, this is one of my biggest holdings. When it's 10x's from now and goes to a 40 million market cap, it would be considered it would be my biggest holding. This is going to have to change, and this will be it. This will be my biggest holding. It will override Peaq, and I poured huge money into Peaq, so you can only imagine the kind of money that I'm going to have when it does an additional 10x from now, right? So that is my next biggest holding. Do not sleep on this community-driven project, law of attraction. You're tapping into something people seriously believe in, and that's why I know that this is going to fly beyond 50 million. Let me just delete these coins as well, because that's just showing the order. The fact that I have 18% of my portfolio in it, that's crazy, because I think in 2024, 2025, 2023, my last portfolio was very, very different to now. I had things like Fetch AI that was really high up. I can't even remember them. I had a bunch of different coins to what it is now. Like, my whole stance on this market has changed completely. And I'm really full in on AI because I do believe that there's still a massive boom to come for AI when it comes to agentic AI and robotics and all of that stuff, right? But this one here, if you're someone that likes to play with memes or community-driven projects, this is your one. This is it. This LOA, this is the one that's going to really, I believe, can just really surge and take off and make many people millionaires because you're getting in so early. Like, when you think about projects, like when you invest in crypto, you want to kind of look at the market cap, and that's this bit here, 4 million. You want to look at that. See, when you look at Peaq is a 49 million market cap. I'm saying when this gets to where Peaq is, I'm made, seriously made. And I tend to hold longer because I do believe it can run into the billions, right? But you tend to look at the market cap because that kind of shows you how early you are. Now, Peaq can run into the billions as well. This can go 4, 5, 10, 20 billion as well. I really believe it can. I'm evaluating Peaq to go to about $4 to $6 billion, which is 100x returns from now. And I'm evaluating this to go to about $2 billion, which or 2 to 3 billion. If law of attraction can do that, it's gigantic multipliers. If it reaches 3 billion, and right now it's a 4 million market cap divided by 4 million, it's gigantic. It's like 750x returns. Because if you had something like a $1,000 or $2,000 investment, again, not financial advice, do what you want to do. No one's forcing you. Did I times it? I didn't times it. We'll times it by 750. That's $1.5 million just there off of a 2,000 investment, should it go there. But we will see over time, you'll see that people will gravitate towards this, especially the people that believe. Because if you go on YouTube and you search law of attraction, so many people believe in it and use it and apply it. I do every day, every time. Thank you, universe, for everything that I have. I've had and what I'm about to receive, right? It's so powerful, and it does work. I've been attracting so much into my life. And this will continue to happen. So this is one of my biggest plays. I'm holding it long term, and I'm excited that I've got such a great project at such a tiny cap as one of my biggest holdings. It's insane to think that. It's so crazy. The next one, and I'm going to make this my last because I want to bring this in mini series, like a little segment videos, so I'm not going to bombard you, is this right here, Neural AI. I got 14% of my money in this. I'm holding huge bags of these coins because I really, truly believe. Now, gaming really took off in 2021. It hasn't taken off in the last cycle. And I think that has something to do with AI. I think that the hype and excitement was so strong in AI, and then when agents came along, it kind of just diverted people's attention. Like, people weren't interested in making money in gaming projects. It was all play to earn, but people weren't really earning much, and so it kind of diverted the sight, as to say. But I do think that this time around, gaming could come alive. And if you haven't got anything in gaming, not a single gaming project, you're going to kick yourself. So how can you do it this is how I did it. How can you do it where you are still in on gaming? Like, you've got a huge position in gaming, but it can be the future trend, like the next level of gaming. That's when you look at Neural AI. So what Neural does is it uses AI, and it prompts AI to make gaming worlds, gaming objects, 3D objects, whatever it is. So they originally started with making these little 3D objects, like, make me a car so I can put it in my game and stuff. Now they're doing, make me an entire world. Make me a map, like, where it's like I'm on a massive yacht. There's loads of different places to hide and stuff. There's, talk about how you want it to look. There's bin barrels and, I don't know, tin cans and whatever you want it to be. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. Rubber dinghies, whatever it is. You've got these little side boats hanging off the side of the main yacht, and make it so people could run around in the Call of Duty style, and it would just generate the whole map for you. It would take someone months, a game developer, months to do that. But Neural AI has a platform called Spark, a project called Spark, and that's what makes it possible. So this is why I've made this one of my biggest holdings, because I know that this is going to ride the AI wave. It will ride AI when generative AI takes off. Generative AI always has the wow factor. Remember when we could hear AI talk and we could see AI, and AI could change your face and it can warp your face? It was all wow, like generative AI. It can make images. Wow. We kind of got used to that now. But, years ago, it was like, wow, this AI made this video. Wow. Now the next thing will be like, wow, this AI can make gaming worlds. Wow. And you just ask it and it does it. Next gen engine for real-time collaborative play. Ask it to make you a gaming world and watch it do it. And if it can do it with your mobile phone as well, it's going to just get sent to the moon. So I think this is worth having because it tackles... It holds strong in two strong narratives, AI and gaming. And I think you shouldn't sleep on gaming, because one day it could just wake up. And I think AI will spark it. And this is where this will come into play. Guys, I'm going to leave it here. Was it helpful? Drop the like, give me a subscribe. I've got someone at the door. I just wanted to show you, my stance on my portfolio. I'm going to be bringing more videos on this. Stick around. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
defeated.